Hello and welcome. My name is Jessi and we are going to do a quick review about our muscular system. As we learned about our muscular system is that there are 3 different types of muscles, but since this is a course on movement, we are focusing on skeletal muscle. Your skeletal muscle is the muscle that is attached to your skeleton, to your bones. And it is those muscles that are responsible for the movements of your body. Now, within those skeletal muscles, you have 3 different types of contractions. Those 3 contractions are concentric contraction. So if I'm looking at this bicep muscle here, concentric contraction would be a shortening. The length of the muscle shortens. That's concentric. Looking at the same muscle, eccentric contraction would be when the muscle lengthens as it's contracting. The lengthening, the eccentric phase of the muscle contraction, think of it like your brakes. So as I extend my elbow this way, my bicep is eccentrically contracting to slow or control the movement of my arm. Because if I didn't have that eccentric phase of muscle contraction, it would just kind of like flop out, which is not good for my joints, my bones. It's very aggressive. So I need that concentric and eccentric phase of muscle contraction to help me when I'm moving to keep my joints safe. The 3rd type of muscle contraction is called isometric. Isometric, and this is when the muscle length the muscle is contracting but not changing length. For example, if I am in a warrior 2 position with my arms out, the muscles in, especially my upper arms, so my triceps, my biceps, my deltoids, those muscles are doing an isometric muscle contraction. They're engaged, or we want them to be engaged, as we hold our arms out. Another way to think about this, and I want you to practice this along with me, hold an arm out. Hold an arm out, just like me. Just hold it out wherever you are. And imagine that you are pressing your hand down on a countertop. Just imagine. Now notice how, if you just imagine you're pressing your arm down, do you feel how those muscles hug your bone? That's an isometric muscle contraction. They're hugging. And just that mental note of pushing down a little bit helps your muscles to hug onto their bones. So why is this important when I'm practicing yoga? It's important that as you move your body from one pose to the other, you're learning to fully engage with your skeletal muscles in order to sustain, maintain your posture and protect your joints. For example, warrior 2, let's go back to this one. I imagine I'm pushing my arms down onto countertops, so I'm already toning those arm muscles. Right? I'm engaging the muscles in my legs. This is an isometric hold. I'm not changing the length of my muscles at all. So I'm isometrically holding. I'm teaching the muscles how to hug onto the skeleton. And then, let's say I go into a flow, and I'm flowing into reverse warrior. Right now, some of my muscles are concentrically contracting, some are eccentrically contracting, so that I control this movement, holding myself in good posture. Teaching your muscles how to hug onto their bones properly, helping you maintain posture, helping you protect your joints, super important. Another thing that understanding muscle contractions helps you with is when you are aware that your muscle is contracting, it allows you to relax it. So if you have a muscle in your body, we all have these muscles that like to compensate or take over, and understanding, oh, that muscle's holding on, but I want to relax it. So bringing that awareness to your skeletal muscle, because there's going to be times when you need to relax, times when you need to contract it. So thank you so much for sharing your time with me and diving deeper into our muscular system and how our muscles engage with our skeletal system to help provide safe movement for our bodies. Namaste.